Hello everyone and welcome to this 15 Temple of the Jade Serpent on this first week of Mythic Plus. We're gonna see how this goes. I do have a pressing roar to help beat that raging fix a bit, but it's kind of tricky to use at times because all of them need to hit that health percentage at the same time for it to really be useful. But this beginning part here, you definitely don't want to pull too much because those corrupted droplets plus tidal burst plus this guy can be a lot of group damage. I was just trying to top off everyone here with Emerald Communion. Okay, I was able to successfully LOS that one. Gotta be fast though. Tweaking is so annoying. I went ahead and de-enraged him because it is super worth it since he does so much damage. You do not want a raging burst going out. And I'm just trying to, echo everyone up here for the tidal burst so that... Oh, my Spirit Bloom didn't heal me. My plan was foiled. Oh, and they just let a tidal burst go off. So, this is going great.
Diffuse magic.
That's why you want to interrupt tidal burst. It's one of the biggest hard hitters, and if it goes off at the same time as that ripple there, it can make it really hard to heal. Now, I know it said Dream Breath isn't that great for dungeons, but I just wanted to test it out some more with the concept of the more abilities you have, the better. Help you out. But now I don't have anything for this enrage. So I gotta make sure that people have hots on them, which we do have Dream Breath hots on people here to help out. And getting that double Dream Breath hot really does help a lot. Now this is a scary pack if you don't correctly interrupt both tidal bursts. Like if everyone stacks their interrupts, you want to be able to interrupt the next one. Just doing a stasis here because there's a lot of potential damage going out, the tidal bursts and everything. Okay, so we got some enrages going on here. Echoed myself so I could do the Verdant Embrace and get like a double heal. And just that Dream Breath hot will top off everyone. Now let me try and get some mana back because I just dumped all my mana healing the trash. Now this boss doesn't really have a lot of healing requirements. The most important thing is you want to try and interrupt as many Hydra Lances as possible because those can kind of snipe people that are low. And then the dot, of course, when it expires, it does a lot of damage to the person who has it. So you just want to make sure whoever has the dot, they're topped off before it expires. Now this warrior kind of dropped it in a bad place here. You don't want it on the inner platform because the inner platform is the only area that melee can stand and hit the boss. So I'm just gonna haunt everyone up because of the Hydra Lances, and then one of them's gonna get the debuff there. Now that guy did take it out, so that's good. And getting hit by a bunch of Hydra Lances, that's why my health went down so low. I got hit by 2, I think. Now on this, ooh, I got hit. So I risked it. Oh yeah, Quaking's annoying on this one. Okay, now this next part is the interrupt the fear part. If you don't interrupt the fear, then you'll get chain feared and face pull everything, and it's fun. But also the pandas, there's a lot of trash in this hallway that just does a lot of damage that you'll have to be prepared for here. Like these two pandas, they put that stupid torch dot on people that you should dispel right away if you can. And then they jump to people randomly and deal damage to them. But we just got 2 hots of Dream Breath on everyone here. So that should keep them up through whatever damage there may be here. Although you can see that torch dot does do a lot of damage, and they both cast it so they can put it on the same person twice in a row. Now we do have a rogue as well, so it's not as important for me to optimally use my pressing roar, because the rogue should be able to de-enrage as well. Oh. It was all those little Shaw dudes because they enrage when they get low health, and then when they die they explode. There's so many things in this dungeon that when they die they explode. It is pretty annoying to deal with. Oh, they didn't interrupt the sleep. That sleep always targets the tank, so then everything goes attack. So if it goes off, everything goes and attacks the DPS. Oh, they pulled the bird. So let's just try and hot everyone here, because there's gonna be a lot of damage when these little Shaws died, as we saw before. Quaking is also very inconvenient for thundering. Like, you have to clear it fast before quaking goes off, or you clear it after quaking goes off. But I can see, well, there are some times where if quaking is timed just right, there can be difficulties clearing thundering. Yeah, these fortified mobs hit real hard. Especially that vicious peck bleed. You can dispel that vicious peck with cauterizing flame, by the way. So in higher keys, or I think it stacks, so you don't want to dispel it right away. Maybe you want to wait till 2 stacks and then dispel it. You always want to be trying to interrupt the hose in here. You don't want it to get that enrage off, because then it'll hit the tank really hard. I just de-enraged it there. Yeah, the Hosen can get double enraged, because it has an enraging enrage and then the fit of rage. I thought I could wing buffet it, but I guess it's immune to knockbacks. Rip. I was trying to help the tank there. Okay, now this is the fun boss. You can see me spam clicking my food, trying to get my mana back. Now the last boss in this dungeon is way worse. But it's not so bad this week because it's, fortified. So we just throw a temporal anomaly in there, get nice shields on everyone. There's a lot of damage going out here. So we'll just Dream Breath, Dream Flight, I mean, haunt everyone. I'm just trying to save my stasis here for when there's more damage, which the warrior was getting super low, super scary here. You just need to try and keep everyone up. So I got Lifebind on everyone and then used Emerald Communion. That's a really good trick you can use because it makes Emerald Communion basically a cooldown heal, since the Lifebind will duplicate that Emerald Communion healing to other people. You just gotta remember to get Lifebind on everyone and then use it. Now the reason I'm using Emerald Blossom a bit much here is because we have all melee. If we had ranged, I would not be using it as much. But since everyone's stacked, everyone stands in it, it's very nice. Just trying to reduce the damage there with Zephyr. Well, we got through. Now for the next trash packs that are also super fun. Because this guy likes to spawn a bunch of Shaws. Whoop, he got deleted. He likes to spawn a bunch of Shaws that explode when they die, so you really gotta watch these guys and their health before they die. You really want to have something you can use, ideally not rewind like I did there. You would want to either double Dream Breath everyone, or maybe reversion them and then Spirit Bloom. The good part is since they're spawned ads, they do not get affected by raging. So I'm just trying to put the Temporal Anomaly shield on everyone before these guys explode to help reduce some of that damage. This is a super annoying curse. I like to dispel it with Cauterizing Flame every time I can, and otherwise if you don't have Cauterizing Flame, you'll just want to make sure that person's topped off before the curse expires, and then you can try to make sure they have Dream Breath, or you can Verdant Embrace them, but you'll need something to heal them up really fast. I interrupted that monk lady so she would follow. I have the curse again, so I'll stand out here. See how much damage that curse thing does. Just hot everyone up. Dream Flight's a 2-minute cooldown, you can use it a lot. I still don't know if it's worth it though. In raids, Dream Flight can't do a lot of work. I've had a lot of success using Dream Flight in raids now that I'm in my coordinated guild group, because people are stacked most of the time, and so you can easily Dream Flight the entire raid when people stack. Really, Rogue? I'm sitting here drinking and you run quaking over me? They added so much extra stuff in this area. I guess they only added one thing really, to I guess make the dungeon a bit longer. They added more stuff in the next boss room. And so what happened there was I got deleted by the curse, and what was that, Defiling Mist? And they pulled the patrol. So I just had to release, and the tank has to do the best to live on their own. Alright, they did good without me. Who needs a healer, right?
Chaos Nova. beware.
Like sweet.
Just a quick Spirit Bloom to double heal everyone there. Or I guess it only one heals. It double healed the tank because that's who I targeted, but that was good timing at least for the explosion of things. As a healer, you know, DPS don't care about you. They just, if they die, they are like, why'd I die? But smart DPS there would realize if the party is low, you don't kill the little ads. Because the little ads explode when they die and will like finish off people.
Marked by lightning.
The Temple of the Jade Serpent, it doesn't have a tight timer. So you can have quite a few deaths and still time it.
Your forces are weak.
So I'm just gonna try and top
The heart
everyone
of the great
off when I
serpent will not
can.
fall into your hands.
I want to wait until she actually does her tank thing. Dispel the tank thing. Mainly got hit by her leg thing or the fire. Now the most difficult part about this fight is gonna be the next part when she does the Jade thing. Oh my. When she does the Jade thing, she puts a heal absorb on the tank, so you really need to make sure you have something ready for the tank, either Echo and then Verdant Embrace or Double Dream Breath Hot, Spirit Bloom, something to like quickly heal them. Cause that healing absorb is super annoying. Now as long as the tank uses a defensive, they should not die from that. But you see there I had the Verdant Embrace, Echo Verdant Embrace ready for the tank for that one. Now they made this fight a lot more annoying by adding these stupid green lines to the wave. Because it blocks off the room. Sorry, I was sinking there.
The Jade Serpent must be reborn.
Because the rogue got hit by the wave and almost died. This boss is definitely a lot of avoidable damage. And then once you get to the Jade Serpent part, it's easy peasy. Just don't get hit by frontals, don't stand in green swirls, and you're good to go. I feel like that green swirl though is super faint. The green swirl is super faint, so it's really hard to see. You have to watch your feet.
Has been lifted from my eyes.
Now luckily the door behind us opens at this point, so if someone dies they can just release and instantly be back here. Now we gotta deal with this room of trash. We just overlapped all our CC, by the way, so that's great. But there's some more fish dudes here. There's a lot of stuff that does a lot of damage. You want to make sure that Hydro Burst or whatever is always getting interrupted. Finally miss hurts. Tidal Burst, that's it, not Hydro Burst. But a lot of potential damage here. If you feel like people are gonna miss a Tidal Burst or something, just have like a rewind ready, or maybe do a stasis. Like, this is the dangerous pack, because, look, they had 2 Tidal Burst casts, they only interrupted 1. And I did not see that, so I died to it.
The elements answer to me!
Like, it's gonna go... Did they get it?
Like sweet.
Oh, no, they didn't. But, you see, fast run back. No biggie. Just using Living Flame, really, because I don't want to waste my other heals.
Chaos Nova.
Just hot everyone up to top them off. Might as well just use this. The good thing about the curse is if the mob dies, it doesn't apply it to you. Even if you don't have life bind on people, Emerald Communion can still heal for a lot, as long as you're not low health, because if you're low health then it'll only heal you, as only the overhealing is transferred. But we'll go ahead deep breath these, because deep breath is the best for big packs, and I don't use deep breath enough because I'm too focused on healing. I definitely could use it more. Now this pack right here is probably the most dangerous pack in the dungeon.
Diffuse
Like,
magic.
people die a lot on this pack. There's just a lot of damage going out and everything, plus the mini shaws that keep on spawning, plus frontal if people don't see it. Oh, but that was a bad dream breath and only hit 2 other people. Let's see how much damage those little shaws do when they die. So much. So, like,
Chaos Nova.
the DPS
Cloak
need
of
to
Shadows.
continuously kill them though, because if they spawn too much and you get a ton of little shaws, then it might be a wipe.
The elements answer to me!
So unluckily, we got another set right when it died, so you have to kill these guys. But I do have Dream Breath hots on everyone, so hopefully that hot will just top everyone off for me. Just letting the people like know I can only dispel 1 at a time, because that dot this boss does hits like a truck. And it's really hard to heal. Like, you just have to... On these keys, I've noticed you do have to use everything super optimally, because if you do not, then you'll be caught in a situation where a lot of damage is going out and there's nothing you can do
Erase
about it
regeneration.
because you have nothing to use.
Darkness inside your soul.
And my game is frozen! Whoa! Oh my gosh, that was scary. I thought my game was crashing. Anyways, I used stasis there. It did not get the optimal use
Diffuse
of
magic.
stasis, but it did help save the monks, so, you know, as long as stasis stops people from dying, it's good, right? So, I need to Dream Breath, Clear, Dispel. You always gotta be dispelling on cooldown on this boss.
Cloak of Shadows.
That's why I didn't dispel the rogue. Well, so on this fight, you don't always want to dispel rogues because they can't Cloak of Shadows the dot off. So if they get it, I dispelled him there because obviously Cloak of Shadows is on cooldown. And then we just gotta try and keep this warrior alive. So you see, I Verdant Embraced the warrior, and then I used Emerald Communion to keep him up there. Again, it's a powerful heal. You don't always need to use it for group healing. This sod is just... oh, it's not even... It's not even tyrannical, and this is how hard the dot does hit. Now I am using Temporal Anomaly, probably a bit more than I need to, but my reasoning is that I'm trying to get the shield on people so when they get the dot, it acts as a little buffer. But we didn't. We managed to time the 15 temple, even with all the chaos that was going on. Let's see what we got here. Nothing! Why do I need loot, right? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more Preservation Evoker content.